What it do, y'all? Is Coffee. Top of the morning, man. We got a lot of news to get to, and it's real active today. And I mean that, like individuals is out here getting active. We will get to that. But to kick it off, man, Wendy Williams got active talking greasy about Diddy just going in, man. And, you know, Wendy's been in the cut as her health situation is not in the best state, but it didn't stop her in this recent chat with the media, going all the way in flat out saying Diddy is going to prison for life. She said Diddy will go to prison for life, people. You don't know the things that I know about Diddy back in the day. And, you know, Wendy Williams is 60 years old. She's been around for a grip. And I don't know, you know, she didn't really elaborate on it all, but I'm sure based on what we've heard other artists saying and whatnot, Wendy probably seen and heard some things over the years. But what I didn't know, tap in and let me know if you knew this, right? That she blamed Diddy for getting her fired from a radio show before. I had no idea about that, but she said, you know what? It's about time, people. It's about time. Diddy's done. So I don't know, man. Sounds like she's like really must have seen some ish, or I don't know. She's just really mad about him getting her fired, allegedly, if that was indeed her fault. You know, back in 2024, too, in October, she said, including some people from my family who have said the same. You know how I feel about that. It is about time to see this video on TV of Cassie getting pummeled. It was just horrific. But now you have to think, how many more times, how many people, how many more women is just so horrible. So Diddy locked up, no bail. Wendy Williams out here, frail. And I don't say that as a diss, like her health is not in good state, but she tapped in on this interview to say, yo, Diddy's getting his, he's going away for life.
Have you ever tried to rap battle your father? Have you ever tried to battle your father? If so, how did that go? Like, did he go easy on you, or did he try to annihilate? I don't care if you about to do it or not. Like what happened? The reason why I'm asking that question, because my son, right? My son is 10 years old. He knows how to game as well. I don't care if he did. When he was 4, I would smoke him. I don't care. Like, you know what I'm saying? I don't care. But, you know, I love him, son. Maybe it is. I'm just saying. So my question to you is, like, have you ever just out of fun try to rap battle your father?
Absolutely. My family, like, we all just sit in the kitchen and laugh and dance and sing and do all of that. But it will never be like, it would be like funny stuff, like your hair is whack and you smell like crack and like stuff like that. And we would just be like laughing and stuff like that. So yeah, my dad is the best with like snapping on people. So he would kill us. He murdered us. He murdered us.
Yo, nah, I can see it now. Cause like between Method Man, Redman, although I can see how dumb everything, like, yo.
Just so fun, very fun, funny all the time.
That's crazy. I love it. Yo, Meth. Now I'm telling you right now, if your daughter happened like to beat me, I'm coming for you next to get my revenge. I'll tell you that right now, cause I can't let this happen. It can't go down like that.
Yo, then we got, you seen that clip, right? That's Method Man's daughter, Shay. I think this is the daughter that we're talking about. I don't know if he has other daughters as well, but he loves his baby girl. You see, they rap battle together and roast each other and just have fun and all that. And y'all seen the news. Everyone's already done heard about Busta Bus. But Method Man, you see people are like, yo, these 90s rappers ain't blucking around, you know, quoting no lyrics, Def Jam Vendetta clips and all that. Like, Method Man ran into an ex of his daughter who did her file at the gym and just did him in. You know what I mean? And this is something I want to point out too with Method Man and Busta Bus. I believe they're both only charged with 3rd-degree assault charges, which is an A misdemeanor in New York, right? That's what you get if you don't use a weapon or nothing like that. Like, you just pummel someone within reason. It's an A misdemeanor. It's light work, man. You know what I mean? Probation, some fines, something like that. It's easy. As we know, Busta Bus, his situation is with his assistant. And, you know, they're just saying he's had a history over the years, the whole protein shake incident, a gun possession charge, DWI. He had a few different situations over the years, but This is just a misdemeanor, I think. And I wonder if his assistant will walk it back when it comes to court. Apparently, you know, he was like, I don't like people playing on my phone. You know, he don't like that. Someone was on his phone, the assistant was, and Ish got tricky, man. That's crazy, B. Maybe he won't make up with him, though. Maybe the assistant just wants to sue. I don't know how long he's been with this assistant, but Method Man and Busta Bus getting active, like I told y'all, man. And I know everyone's rooting for Meth, man. Yo, he aired out the dude that did his daughter wrong. Daddy duties, y'all. And then, y'all, I hate these net worth pieces, man. They put one out on Eminem. It's wild. They say he's worth $250 million, 250 mil, which the net worth is just so tricky. I don't even know how they really go about determining this. And then it says, this number is not confirmed. So it's like, what the fuck, you know what I mean? But they're saying he's one of the, you know, highest net worth rappers, but they can't confirm the numbers. And then they just go on to talk about his career a bit, you know what I mean? How growing up, RIP to his mom, they had problems. He moved around a lot. You know, he got bullied at times, and he got into hip hop at the age of 14 when he moved just outside of Detroit. And, you know, he loved it. He excelled in English class. That's where the vocabulary comes from. And, you know, since he was what people would call a scrub and he get bullied for it, he could flow, and, you know, he felt better about himself. And he just became a student of hip hop. And that's kind of the whole background with the battling as well. You know what I mean? Like coming up like that, going in on people, showing off like, yo, I can flow, man. And he also talks about, they talk about his career a little bit, how, you know, he had the Infinite. Obviously that didn't do very well. A lot of people say he was like trying to sound like AZ on that one, but then the Slim Shady EP in #2 in the Rap Olympics was what ultimately got him signed. And then Dre mastered the EP into the LP. They repackaged it, added some new tracks. And, you know, they talk about when he got clean. He's quoted saying in 2010, when he came back a few years after getting clean, it was a bad overdose. He was talking about his organs was shutting down. Comment if y'all ever seen that video. But he says, because a lot of people are like, man, will he be able to flow again clean? And he says, I remember when I first got sober and all the ish was out my system, I remember just being like really happy and everything was effing new to me again. It was the first album and the first time that I had fun recording in a long time recovery. So, you know, you out there doing them D-rugs, man, you fuck around too long, it's hard to get your brain back to normal. But M was able to do it and maintain his sobriety all these years. And he says it was like the first time I started having fun with music again and relearning how to rap. You remember the whole process. It took a long time for my brain to start working again. And, you know, from there on, Marshall Mathers LP in 13, that was Recovery in 10 when he was clean. Kamikaze 2016, Revival 2017, Music to Be Murdered By 2020, Death of Slim Shady 2024, where we're at now. And, you know, M's still here. I'm waiting on this M50 album, which better be coming soon, man. So that's gonna do it for this one. Thanks for tuning in. Sub up, let's talk in the comments. It was real active today, y'all. First thing in the morning is coffee, and I'm up out of here, y'all. Peace.